Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Now today we got the Brian Pillman Loose Cannon DVD review for you guys. This was a suggestion from a subscriber, so thank you very much for sending in your suggestions, guys. Of course, if you have any other suggestions, any other DVD reviews you guys would like to see, make sure you comment down below, and let's get right into this DVD. This was a fantastic set, released back in 2006, I believe. Come on. Yeah, 2006 release with a runtime of about 6 hours. This is a really good doc. I do think Brian Pillman will eventually find his way into the Hall of Fame. I mean, they inducted Rick Rude a few years ago now. A couple years back, I believe. Might have been last year, I think. But I definitely believe that Brian Pillman is fairly underrated in terms of, you know, a lot of fans like him, but when you hear about, like, you know, higher ups, you know, you always hear about the other guys, like, you know, Mr. Perfect and Jake and this guy and that guy. And I think Pillman, great on the mic. He was pretty good in the ring. And he had an awesome body. This guy chiseled for his frame. He wasn't the biggest guy, but he had a body on him. So let's take a look at the back here. So Brian Pillman created a number of controversial and chaotic moments in sports entertainment. His tragic ending only further mythologizes his legend. For the first time ever, his life in and out of the ring is examined, complete with recollections from fellow superstars, competitors, and his family. This two-disc set also highlights Pillman's incredible athletic ability, presenting some of his best matches, more than 15 matches including, and there they list them there. And we get some bonus stories and memories, recaps of the famous gun incident from Monday Night Raw, and the flair from the old. Then we just have various screenshots here with Pillman and Marlena, Pillman and Hardcore Holly, Austin, McMahon there. This is really hard to see for some reason. It's getting a bad glare. It's nice sunny out. Pillman in the dress. And I definitely believe had Pillman lived on, he would have had a great feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin going into 1998. So let's get into the disc and artwork. You know, the two discs are fairly similar to the cover, except it's half and the other half of his face on each disc. So that's pretty cool. And then we do have our insert and a See No Evil poster. The Marine as well. So it's, you know, fairly basic insert here. You know, more screenshots and different things like that. Man, this really annoys me when the camera doesn't autofocus. Alright, anyway, so we got Pillman there as part of the Hollywood Blondes and all that. But I mean, this DVD is pretty cool. They go through his football career, going through Stampede Wrestling, Flying Brian, his marriage, the Hollywood Blondes, Four Horsemen, Loose Cannon, ECW, his car accident, going to WWE, the gun incident, Heart Foundation, an announcer hiding the pain, and his stuff with Goldust and Marlena. Disc 1 extras. We got, several interviews with Road Warrior Animal, Stone Cold, Eric Bischoff, Jim Ross, Bill Cunningham, Mick Foley, and let's get into the matches. Calgary Stampede Wrestling, his Bad Company interview. We got the Pillman's Triple X Files. We got the Raw gun incident. That was 1996. Stampede Wrestling 1988. Bad Company versus the Midnight Cowboys. Halloween Havoc 89. Brian Pillman versus Lex Luger. That is a really good match, guys. If you want to check out a Brian Pill match just randomly, check out that match. Brian Pillman and Tom Zink versus the Fabulous Freebirds. WCW Saturday Night, Flair for the Old, and Flying Brian up close. A little vignette there. Disc 2 extras. Got Wrestle War 91. Pillman, Sting, and the Steiners versus the Four Horsemen. Halloween Havoc 91. Pillman versus Richard Morton for the WCW Light Heavyweight title. Clash of Champions, that would be before the Cruiserweight title was introduced. Clash of Champions 15, Loser Leaves Town, Pillman and El Gigante versus Barry Windham and Arn Anderson. Pillman and Barry versus Johnny Gunn and Tom Zink. Hollywood Blondes versus Steamboat and Douglas. Thunder Cage match, Pillman, Sting, and Dustin Rhodes versus Orndorff, Austin, and Rick Rude. More extras on Disc 2 from WCW Nitro. Pillman versus Jushin Thunder Liger. That would be the first match on the first episode of Monday Nitro. Pillman versus Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, Stone Cold Steve Austin. In Your House Canadian Stampede. That is an awesome event. Heart Foundation versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ken Shamrock, Goldust, and LOD. I mean, that event in Calgary, I mean, it felt like that whole building was shaking from excitement, and the crowd was so pumped. I gotta say, out of, the majority of the shows WWE does in the States, when they do come to Canada, those Canadians get their money's worth. And, I got to give the Canadians a thumbs up for always, giving, a hell of a show. Because you look at, some of these shows like WrestleMania 18, SummerSlam 2004, the Raws and SmackDowns and, Benoit versus Austin in Edmonton. Awesome match. And Calgary Stampede over here. I mean, when they go to Montreal on pay-per-view, some great crowd reactions. Then we got Ground Zero 97, Pillman versus Goldust. And then Pillman versus Jushin Thunder Liger, Super Brawl 2. So really, really cool DVD, guys. I'm definitely going to give this one a thumbs up. I mean, if you don't have this one in your collection, I would highly recommend it, guys, because this is a really good story. I highly enjoyed it, and this is one of those DVDs that I was looking for a while and finally found it. So let me know your thoughts on this one, guys. Take some time. Subscribe to the channel. We'll talk to you later. Peace.